obviously I was introduced to you through Langchain.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get so excited about that technology? What is it about that technology that is so compelling for you?
Yeah. So back at Digits, like I said, I moved my career over to the operations track. And what that entailed was figuring out mini automations like in work, right? So how do you hook up Zapier to do this? How do you get the analytics engine to start working or whatever? And you combine that with my Python skill set that I learned early on in my career. Building tools is just fun, right? It's just so cool to build something and then see it work for you, right? And so that was baked into me. And I had an earlier experience teaching people how to do data analysis on YouTube. So I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel called Data Independent, and I just made pandas tutorials, right? So what I did was I had the top 60 pandas functions by Google search, how like the volume of search per month, checking Ahrefs or SEMrush or whatever. And I just started at the top and I went all the way down, and I just did a blog post, a video, a code sample. Well, those three for each one of those different functions. And there's 60 of them. So I pounded one out per day for 2 months, and I was trying to do the SEO play, right? I put it on autopilot for like 2 years. SEO went up. It was great. A couple sponsors, not bad. Flash forward to January of this year, January 2023, and I see on Hacker News the launch post for Langchain. And I've later talked to Harrison and told him that was very influential for me. He goes, "We didn't even post that. Somebody else posted that." All right, whatever. But either way, I saw it in January because the first PR for Langchain was in October of 22. And when I saw that, as you know, Hacker News can be kind of grumpy sometimes with new technologies, and they kind of rag on new technologies. And the comment section was like really into Langchain. And I was like, I still have no idea what this thing is. I go to the documentation. It's tough to figure it out. I'm not so sure. I look on YouTube. There's no tutorials on Langchain. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, this is so cool, right? And I had tried experimenting with the OpenAI API itself, and I was running into all the problems that Langchain had solved. So the problem of chunking, the problem of connecting to other data sources, just XYZ, all that stuff. And I thought to myself, man, this framework is really, really cool. And I want to learn how to do it. And so I think one of my first either tweets or videos was, I'm going on a journey to learn how to build really cool, impactful AI applications. Come along with me on this journey if you want to learn with me, basically. And so I ended up doing a whole bunch of content for it. And it's been a really fun journey since then. Now, connecting it back to what we talked about earlier in the podcast, sharing in public, I never really considered myself a content person, right, until this year. And it's been unreal. It's been surreal. I mean, the amount of inbound opportunities has been awesome. The amount of meeting cool people who are interested in the AI space has just been really cool. And I'm just so thankful for the opportunities that have been presented. And I'm not stopping. Like it's just been way too fun. So now, as long as I can sustain myself financially with this journey, we're going to keep on doing good stuff.